Now, people in Milton Keynes are calling on the BBC to apologise for making the city seem like a slum in an episode of EastEnders.
Duff. Well, let's take a quick look at what they're complaining about. What was that?
Oi! Oi! Was this you, is it?
Don't know what you're talking about, mate.
My car, my tyres, come on!
Why us?
What you...
Sorry about that. What I was supposed to do was hum the theme tune of EastEnders, but as I haven't watched it for about 25 years...
Have you ever watched it, Piers?
I did when... I watched it in the days when Angie and Den were in EastEnders.
That was a very long... That's 20
long
years
time ago.
Yeah,
and actually, I sat next to Anita Dobson at a charity dinner the other night. She's absolutely lovely.
She's a gorgeous... She's a very elegant lady.
Very. And she said people still come up to her in the street and say...
Of course.
I miss you in EastEnders.
And
she hasn't been in it for 20 years.
She's a very serious actress now. Is she happy about that? Because a lot of people always go, no,
no, she's absolutely fine about it. And people came up to her all night at the dinner and she was absolutely lovely. She's in Doctor Who at the moment. I said, are you a Doctor Who girl? She said, no, I miss Mum. Now, the BBC have told this programme they won't be commenting on the row.
Funny that.
But somebody who is commenting about the row about Milton Keynes is the MP for Milton Keynes North, Ben Everett. Ben, morning. Have you not had a bit of a sense of humour bypass here? Is it really the way they projected your fair constituency?
Well, it's definitely not the characterisation that Milton Keynes would welcome. It doesn't represent the Milton Keynes we know or the people in it, and that's what's got people so hot under the collar. But yeah, Andrew, I'll be honest, it's not the biggest thing I've been working on this week.
but what has upset some of your constituents? Is it the idea it's a drug den or a bit of a dump?
Well, to be honest, Milton Keynes is wonderful. It's vibrant, it's growing, it's a city of the future. We've got lakes, we've got canals, we've got amazing businesses focused on technology, and it's genuinely the best place in the UK to live and work and grow a family. And that, of course, did not come across on EastEnders, and that's what's got people so hot under the collar.
Have you ever watched an episode of Coronation Street, ever? Have you not? I'm asking you seriously because...
I've seen a bit of Corrie in my time. But
Corrie is full. Corrie's one is set on cobbles in a very kind of rundown area. It has stories about child trafficking. It has drug stories. It has addiction stories. They're in every single soap, and the area that they're portrayed in are not good. So it's not just EastEnders who's doing this. You're being a bit oversensitive, don't you think?
Hey. Bev, if Corrie come for Milton Keynes, I'll come for them as well. It's my job to stick up for MK, and that's what I'm doing.
If they asked you to appear in the programme, Ben, as the local MP, would you go in it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, bring it on. Let's
you can't have it both ways. You can't have a go and then say you go.
I think. But I mean, Milton Keynes. I haven't been to Milton Keynes for a long time, Ben. I remember getting lost there in the 2001 general election when I was spending the day with Mrs. Thatcher. And the reason I got lost, there are so many roundabouts and multi-storey car parks. They all look the same.
That was a massive name drop, Andrew.
Sorry, it was a bit.
He does it all the time.
And of course, I was devastated because I worship Mrs. Thatcher and I was so enjoying spending the day with her, but I never found her again.
But that was always the big criticism of Milton Keynes.
Our roundabouts are one of the things we're proud about.
But it was one of the big criticisms, wasn't it, that you got there and you never got out?
No.
Because everything looked the same. Now, I'm not saying it's the same now. I'm sure times have changed. I mean, you mentioned lakes there. I didn't know there were lakes in Milton Keynes, but it's good. We're waiting for people from your constituency to let us know what they think.
Well, people in Milton Keynes are genuinely proud of being from Milton Keynes. We've got a real identity. We're really proud of our city. You mentioned the lakes there. We've got more miles of shoreline than Jersey in Milton Keynes because of all of our beautiful lakes. In terms of green space, we've got more acres of green space than Hyde Park. And we've got a wonderful canal, the Grand Union Canal, running right through Milton Keynes. It's genuinely a beautiful place to live.
It's you're a very good ambassador for the town, it has to be said.
Yeah.
Are you a local boy? Are you
local,
is my
job.
Ben? Are you local? Were you brought up there?
I'm not born and raised. I've been in Milton Keynes about 15 years, so I know it very, very well.
And do you still have the... were they metal, the cows on the outskirts of Milton Keynes? Do you remember them?
The concrete cows, yeah. We've still got them dotted around the place. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's, again, it's part of the kind of the unique cultural identity that you get in Milton Keynes, these quirky little things. And we've almost got a culture separate to us ourselves in MK, because we're a new town. People that are born there kind of get the vibe. They know that we're the city of the future. They're really forward looking. We embrace technology. So we've got these little delivery robots. They've been wandering around Milton Keynes delivering people's groceries for the last 5 years. And then you've got the people that move there. They move specifically to buy into that vibe. So it works really well.
So why do you think the BBC haven't, we've asked them for comment and they won't, why do you think they won't defend what their depiction of Milton Keynes?
Well, I mean, that's up to the Beeb, obviously, to defend themselves. I've asked the producers if they want to come up. I'll give them a tour. We'll go and see some of the many sites that you can see in Milton Keynes. You know, if they want to have a bit of a ski, you can have a morning skiing in Milton Keynes, and then you can wander over to the shops. We've got a Harrods in the city centre.
Really?
You can do a little bit of shopping.
She's going now.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
She's the world's this is the world's biggest shopper.
I need to be careful with this, because I might have a car full here.
Yeah.
You should set
You
up a
will be
holiday
very
company.
welcome.
You should set up a little holiday company, because you've sold it. Lakes, ski slopes, Harrods.
So, and have you been on the artificial ski slope? Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. 2 of my 3 kids learnt to ski on that ski slope.
Don't you burn yourself when you slip on that? Don't you get like carpet burn? Oh, is it
No,
snow?
it's snow.
I thought it was
It's
that
indoor snow.
fabricy stuff.
Actual snow.
Oh, proper snow. Oh my
Oh,
God.
no, none of that. It's now but best in Milton Keynes.
Wow.
Well, Ben, best of luck with the campaign, and you're a great ambassador for Milton Keynes. Is it in? I don't watch EastEnders. Is it in the programme every night now? Is Milton Keynes going to be an integral part of the soap?
Yeah, apparently this is sort of an ongoing storyline. So the BBC do have chance to redeem themselves and show a better side of Milton Keynes. I'm not holding my breath, Andrew.
I think they should go to the ski slope with you. Great to talk to you. That's Ben Everett, who's a very passionate and proud MP.
I want to go.
Well,
I really will.
She'll have to go now.
Yeah, but we were laughing at this story this morning, saying he's overreacting a little bit. But I mean, if it's got all that, he's not.
It does.